You're listening to Counterclockwise, where we decide the best of the best of unimportant categories, and occasionally, like today, we have a part 2 because we talked way too long about birds for some reason. We complained early on that we couldn't come up with ideas, and then we came up with too many.
Too many ideas.
So here we are. This is part 2 of the Ultimate Showdown Thanksgiving edition, coming up in about 23 seconds.
Are you ready?
And the cranberry sauce. This is humiliating.
So much for leftovers.
Don't tell me you're the gobbledygooker. Hold your positions. It's a feeding frenzy.
Do your people even celebrate Thanksgiving?
Did once.
Gobble gobble.
Okay.
So you have the main event, right?
Well, I have another match. I have a cooldown. We'll go cooldown match, quick cooldown match before the main event.
Okay. So mine's the main event? Or do you have another main event?
I have another main event. This one will be quick, though.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Thanksgiving Day, NFL tradition.
Yeah,
Detroit
and
Dallas always play on Thanksgiving. Okay.
Yep.
Well, Detroit used to have a former wide receiver named Calvin Johnson, and his nickname was Megatron.
Yep.
Okay. So, in this match, we have Calvin Johnson-sized Megatron versus a Megatron-sized Calvin Johnson.
Okay.
Round 3.
You got some details for me?
For reference, obviously, so Calvin Johnson in his prime was 6'5", 237. He was a receiver, and he was elite speed just,
Jeez, that's a big
think
dude.
Jeremiah Smith.
Okay.
Basically, Jeremiah Smith. Megatron is 35 feet tall, 8.6 tons.
Okay.
But obviously, Calvin Johnson doesn't have Megatron's powers being that size.
He's just big.
Yeah. Megatron is still 6'5", 237 with all of Megatron's powers, but he's facing a dude that's 35 feet tall, 8.6 tons.
That is a good one. Is it the thing where when you're big, you're slow?
No, I'm not thinking Ant-Man style. I'm not thinking like that.
So he can move full speed at that size?
Okay, maybe not full normal speed, but not like super slow.
But just like typical like giant speed.
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of like he's like you know when you're not fully underwater but like halfway underwater and when you try to like awkwardly walk towards somebody like that.
Okay. I got you. So I'm thinking, I don't know why. I actually don't even know this movie very well, but I'm thinking like Iron Giant. Like he's that, like kind of that speed. I don't know why that was the only reference I had. Man, that's a good one. I don't even know where to start with that one. I feel like with the weapons, I don't know what kind of weapon. I know he's got like, he can shoot stuff, I think, right? Megatron. And he doesn't fly, does he? Does he fly?
I don't know.
What does Megatron turn into? Don't they turn into something, right?
I think he's a semi. I don't know.
Are they both semis? Optimus.
Autobots.
The thing I just found is the thing I found is it looks like he's got multiple vehicles that he turns into.
Yeah. He's also got a lot of weapons.
Yeah.
So, based off that, obviously Calvin Johnson, all he has is his hands and speed and size.
Yeah.
Even with the size and everything, Megatron's got all his weapons. What has he got?
Yeah.
I'm seeing he's got his alternate modes like were a P-38 handgun, a particle beam weapon, a telescopic laser cannon, a Cybertronian jet, and various tanks. I mean, he can turn into anything basically, and he's a leader to the Decepticons.
But if he turns into a tank, it's only like a tank that's like 2 feet tall. That's a pretty small tank.
True.
Compared to a 35-foot Calvin Johnson.
Yeah, and he could just wear that as a roller skate.
Yeah, probably. 35 feet. That's taller than your house, right? How tall is your house? Roughly.
Sure.
How tall is a floor? This is what, 10 feet?
I don't know.
or is it 8 feet? That might be 8 feet.
I got the deed downstairs. You want to look?
I'm trying to get. What I think like a room's usually 10 feet. I think it's 10 feet. So 10 divided by 3.5. Yeah, your house is probably about 35-ish. I don't know. No, because it's only 2 stories.
Well, if you want to go full Bob Vila, I got a tape measure in the next room. Just go measure.
I'm trying to have some sort of reference point because I don't know how tall 35 feet is. I feel like that's pretty tall. Like that's taller than your house. That's like standing in your basement to the top of your house.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big dude.
He's a big dude. But with all those weapons, I feel like you can just shoot him in the kneecap.
Yeah.
Several times.
He's tough. He's a tough dude. He's a professional athlete.
Yeah.
And I
He
feel
also
like
he also retired early because Detroit was, garbage back then, and he went Barry Sanders and retired early because he was tired of getting beat up all the time.
So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is kind of like that the one we did a while ago with Wes Craven versus the Raven, where I feel like definitely the attack power, the offense is definitely Megatron, but one good punch to Megatron is going to take him out.
Sure, but like
one good whack.
But it's also a slow punch. I mean, let's not pretend like Megatron can't escape.
Yeah,
it.
he's gonna dodge it.
You have to rely on Calvin somehow pinning him or trapping him to where he has enough time to get that kick or punch or whatever.
Or he anticipates it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's got good reflexes. He's a wide receiver. He's got to be quick. Got to have good hands.
And Megatron.
Yeah, he can just good hand. I mean, he's just got to anticipate the flight path and just smack him.
And Megatron is an antagonist in a child's cartoon, so he always loses.
Yeah, he can't win.
So
yeah,
we're not talking about Thanos here.
Don't they win in one of the Transformers movies? Isn't that like the second one? Where the Decepticons win, I think, at the end.
I'd have to.
I don't remember. I think it was one of those. I watched the first one a couple times. The second one, I think I watched maybe twice.
I just think
from then on out, I didn't care.
I just think Megatron's smart enough to not like turn into a tank and make his size even smaller. Yeah. I think he's smart enough to just
use the weapons he has full size.
I mean, if you're shooting,
he can turn into a jet. I think
a telescopic laser cannon. Particle beam weapon?
Yeah. But he's still only I guess now that I'm trying to picture, you said what, 6'5" versus a guy 6'5", the size of your house.
6'5", 237 compared to 35 feet, 8.5 tons.
Yeah, that's not as big a difference as I thought. Yeah, I feel like you're right. I think Megatron takes it. I feel like he's just got too much offense.
You just got to start shooting down and up. Like you just start at his feet.
Yeah, get to the knees. You definitely got to go low.
You got to take out all the ligaments, and then he's just gonna fall like Jack and the Giant Beanstalk.
Yeah, he's pretty weak since he's just a person. He's just a big human. Yeah,
I will throw in the curveball here that Calvin Johnson does have a football as his weapon.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think that changes much because he can just shoot. Yeah. He can just shoot the football out of the air.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to target that well enough to be worth much.
Yeah, I think Megatron takes it. A Calvin Johnson-sized Megatron takes down a Megatron-sized Calvin Johnson.
Yeah, okay.
Ding, ding.
Okay, so I got one more, and then you have the main event, right?
Sure.
Okay, so my last one, you're going to hate this one. We had a dark match earlier where it was Thanksgiving versus Halloween. One of the biggest gripes we always hear is we got to have time for Thanksgiving. Let's not rush to Christmas right away yet. So we got the Thanksgiving versus Christmas battle. So in one corner representing Thanksgiving, we have Tom Hanks, T. Hanks, with the Giving Tree versus on the Christmas side we have Chris Rock and Miss Minutes from the Loki TV series.
Ah!
Round 4.
So we have T. Hanks and the Giving Tree versus Chris Rock and Miss Minutes representing Christmas. And so the Giving Tree and Miss Minutes, they're not really involved in the actual fight because I don't think Miss Minutes can actually touch people.
Right.
She's just like a hologram or something. And then the giving tree is just stuck in the ground because it's a tree. So they can't actually, fight in the thing. So it's just Hanks versus Rock. The tree gives parts of herself to Tom Hanks. Give limbs, give wood, give apples as weapons, whatever he needs. The tree just gives it. And then Miss Minutes is basically like an AI who just basically has sentience. So it's kind of like Iron Man with Jarvis. Can just give Rock intel as the fight goes. He can figure out Tom Hanks' secrets and use them against him. Also, Tom Hanks, 6 foot. He's also 68 years old.
So if I'm not mistaken,
Chris Rock is 5'8", and he's 59.
If I'm not mistaken, the Giving Tree starts off with like this. The Giving Tree's giving this young boy parts of it or herself or whatever, and it helps the boy grow into a teenager and all that. And then eventually the boy starts taking advantage of that and only comes and visits when he wants something materialistic or whatever.
Yep.
So, but that takes a lot of time. We don't have that much time in this match.
For what? For him to like cut off a limb or whatever?
Well, it's one of those things I know when I'm thinking about it, I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know where I'm going with this, honestly. Let's just back up here. Let's just forget I said that. So basically the Giving Tree in this match would be just giving him assets to use in the match against his opponent. Yeah. Is that what you're thinking?
So,
okay.
like, she can drop, like, a good limb or something, and he can use it as a beaten stick.
I got you. Okay.
Or drop an apple, and he can huck him at him. Or if he just needs sustenance in the moment.
And then it's Chris Rock and Miss Minutes?
Miss Minutes, yeah. So she can only offer, basically, intel, fight strategy.
But doesn't she has the ability to, like, control time and all that, right?
I don't think so.
Well, that was Kang.
Yeah, she can like pop around and stuff, but like I don't think she can actually manipulate time. They have to use one of those little tools.
She was in she was in basically control of everything. Like she was kind of like the head of it all, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, kind of.
So she's good with Yeah, you're right. She is good with strategy, so she would be able to get proper intel on the Giving Tree.
Yeah. And yeah, figure out Hanks's fighting style.
Okay. Let's just start from here. If we'll take the Giving Tree and Miss Minutes out for a minute.
Yep.
No pun intended. 1-on-1, Chris Rock all day.
Yeah.
It's not even a close fight.
Yeah.
But you give Tom Hanks weapons and you give Chris Rock intel. I think it kind of balances out a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know how much advantage.
But I don't know how good
intel on Tom Hanks is going to help you.
Correct, but I don't know how good Tom Hanks is with weapons.
Yeah. He's got a stick in his hand. Like, it's going to help you about as much as it would help anybody. I don't think it's really going to be... It's not going to turn the tables that much.
Can you think of a Tom Hanks...
But getting hit with a stick versus getting hit with a punch is a lot.
Can you think of a Tom Hanks movie where he, like, used a weapon? I'm not... Okay, obviously you got Forrest Gump, Vietnam.
Yeah.
Sponsored by CCR.
Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, yeah, duh, that one.
But I don't...
But that, I mean,
again, he doesn't... I don't know that he even really... He doesn't, like, fight in that movie, does he?
And I'm thinking of, Castaway he does, but that's just the fish. He uses a spear to fish. So that's like survival.
Mm-hmm.
Other than war and surviving on an island, can you think of it any other time he's used a weapon to, like, just beat somebody's ass?
No. Like, he's never in action movies, except for Saving Private Ryan. Yeah. And again, like, he doesn't really do any actual fighting.
He's very passive.
He's mostly just talking. Yeah. He throws a bomb. He figures out the sticky bomb. Yeah. Yeah, other than that, like, he doesn't really...
He shoots at the tank at the end when he's dying.
That's him? Is that him? Or is that Tom Sizemore that's doing that?
No. Wait.
I can't remember.
No, because it's him shooting at the tank and it blows up, but it's because of the Navy flying over.
Yeah, I can't remember because I know they both die at the end.
Yeah.
But I couldn't.
Because then
for some reason I was thinking that was Tom Sizemore.
Because then Matt Damon's character comes up and then we get the
fade to the old man.
Guy, yeah.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. He does die at the end, right? But they're both like sitting, and anyway. Yeah, but yeah, like you're saying, I don't think he doesn't ever actually like fight anybody hand to hand or with anything. I don't think does he even shoot his gun in that movie?
Yeah.
I can't think of a moment where he does.
So regardless of what, I think the intel is just enough.
That was also like closer to his prime.
Right.
He's 68 years old. Did you realize that?
It doesn't look it.
Yeah. So he's a little.
Maybe Jake Paul will fight him next.
Yeah, that'd probably be a fair fight. Yeah, give him a stick.
Um,
But yeah,
I think the intel just gives Chris Rock too much of an advantage. Like I don't even think
what kind of intel is she going to offer though? I was thinking
probably what
like is it going to be like
probably intel on what the Giving Tree is giving Tom Hanks. So like
Yeah,
he kind of
like-
knows what's coming. It's not that great of an advantage,
I
but
was going to
it's
say
still
how much does
something.
that help you? He's got a stick. Oh, you don't say.
Yeah,
He's going to throw an apple at you. Great.
I think she could help with strategy on like you could go to the tree and do this,
Yeah.
and it'll prevent him from getting this from that tree. I don't know, something like
do
that.
you think she's smart enough? Like, I think it was Civil War where whatever Iron Man's AI was at the time, figures out Cap's like fighting style, and then he's able to fight back because of it. Do you think she's that advanced?
I think so.
You think she's smart enough to do that?
Yeah.
So she figures out like he's going to try to go low, sweep the leg first, so he knows to look for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think if that's the case, I think it tips it a little too far.
I think it tips the scales and Chris Rock's
or
favor.
it almost balances out.
So
it balances the Giving Tree's advantage. So so that it's back to just skill versus skill.
Unfortunately, Christmas wins this battle, and Mariah Carey is thawing out as we speak. Tom Hanks couldn't prevent that from happening.
La, 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 la.
Ding, ding. All right. I think you'll appreciate this one. This is going to be a funny one. Okay, so in tonight's main event, one of the big Thanksgiving traditions is a turducken, which is a part turkey, part duck, part chicken. I don't remember the order. I think it's like chicken, duck, and then or duck.
It's
duck, chicken, turkey.
Turkey on the outside, then duck, then chicken.
Yeah. So this is just a standard match. We have a turducken,
mm-hmm.
and these are not cooked or anything. They're actually like hybrid animals. So a turducken is literally
this is one animal that's a combination of those three.
Yeah. So we got the turducken.
One head.
Yeah.
One head, two wings, two legs.
Yeah.
But it's just a combination of all those attributes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, just
I want to know what parts are what, but
yeah, we'll do that.
All right,
we'll
all
get that.
right.
We'll get that. Okay.
Okay.
So we got a fatal 4-way.
That's only one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fatal 4-way between a turducken
Uh-huh.
versus a penguargle.
Okay.
A penguin, a parrot, and an eagle.
Penguargle. Okay.
We
Was that eagle?
Yes.
Okay.
Versus a crowlican. A pelican.
Hold on. Let me guess. Say it again.
A crowlican.
Crow, owl, and pelican?
You're close.
What was the first one?
Crane.
A crane, owl, and pelican. Okay.
And then I feel like you're gonna get this one. This one's very on the nose, obvious, but I had to get weird with this one. We have a final contestant of a Bluewood Flaboobecker.
Final round.
All I got out of that was woodpecker. What was the? Say it again.
Bluewood Flaboobecker.
Becker. Well, you said it was on the nose. The only one I could pull out of that is woodpecker. Blue.
When I say the names, it'll make sense. But
you got blue in there twice, right?
A Bluewood Flaboobecker.
Flaboobecker.
Yes.
There's a flamingo in there. Blue boo. What is blue boo? Bloob. Blue bird.
That was almost one of my names for this, but
Is it
I'll
not
just
a
say
blue
it.
bird?
I'll just say it. It's a mix between a flamingo, a woodpecker, and a blue-footed booby.
Yeah, okay.
A Bluewood Flaboobecker.
The twist, though, doesn't have blue feet. It's like the wings of the blue-footed
Yeah.
booby. Yeah.
Yeah, so there we go.
I would have to write all those down. I'm not going to remember any of those. This is ridiculous. This is our main event?
This is our main event.
Okay. Just 12 birds all mashed together.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we just got to determine how these
what's
birds
what,
look.
yeah.
So the turducken, I'm thinking head of the turkey,
Okay.
and I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess duck feet, chicken body. So it's gonna have
So pretty small relative. Okay.
yeah.
All right.
It's got to have the turkey head because it's so ugly.
Okay.
Unless you want to do a duck head on a turkey body, that'd be pretty funny looking. And then
Duck
chicken
head,
legs.
yeah, little
and then
tiny
tiny little
head.
chicken legs.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
And
I like that one.
And a
better.
waddle.
Yeah.
Turkey head, but with a waddle.
Yeah, I like that
Okay.
one better. Okay. And then we got a penguargle, which is a penguin, a parrot, and an eagle.
Penguin, parrot, eagle. Okay.
I'm thinking
Body of a penguin.
body of a penguin, colored like a parrot, and can talk.
Ooh, okay.
And then wingspan of an eagle.
Whose head we got? Or is it all penguin, but just colored like a parrot? And just giant wings?
Let's do body of a penguin.
Like torso of a penguin?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Torso,
okay.
main body of a penguin, color and head of a parrot, wingspan of an eagle.
Okay. What about the feet? Eagle feet?
Yes.
Okay. That's important. So, okay, then like your crowlickin.
Which is a pelican, an owl, and a crane.
Gotta have the crane neck, right?
Crane neck, owl head.
Or do we want crane feet? Long legs. Long legs, short neck.
Or owl head, but like the pelican, like weird
Yeah.
bucket mouth thing.
Ooh, I like owl head because then it can do the turny thing. Owl head,
You said crane neck, right?
yeah. Well, I said crane head, but that includes the neck.
I was going to say crane neck and owl head. That'd be funny looking.
Just a long skinny neck and then this fat owl neck that can turn around. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's pretty creepy.
It would look like
And
one
then-
of the Star Wars characters.
Yeah. and then just pelican body.
I'm thinking, yeah.
Or do we put a pelican beak on the owl head? Owl head,
yes.
owl head, pelican beak, crane,
Neck.
everything else.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's cool.
Yeah.
And
it's
then
like
you're
fucking sloth from the Goonies. And then we got a Bluewood Flaboobecker,
yeah, we do.
which is a blue-footed booby, a woodpecker, and a flamingo.
Okay. All right. So I joked earlier, but I think we have to put the feet, right? Blue-footed booby has to have the blue feet.
Yes.
Okay. So the blue feet.
And I'm thinking flamingo body and neck, and like
Okay.
the backwards, like the backwards knees they have.
Yeah. Mhm.
All that, and then woodpecker head.
And then a woodpecker head.
Yeah.
Can that neck go as fast, or is it like?
Yeah.
Does it strain the neck?
Yeah.
Does it have to have like a
neck brace?
Neck brace.
You know what?
Can you imagine a flamingo pecking as fast as a
Yeah.
woodpecker?
You know
does?
what? Yeah, I can, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna roll with that. Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah. That's like a.
It's like a
hammer.
It's like
hammer
a
coming
factory
down.
press.
Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. So we have
Do
quite a group here.
Do you want to go elimination style, or do you want to just go full on four-way match?
Let's just do a traditional four-way.
All right.
A foul four-way. You liked it a little bit.
I did. I think I hate how much I liked it.
Okay, so yeah,
Because
turducken.
you thought of it so damn quick, and I couldn't think of anything for this match. And
So I think, honestly, even though he's probably the favorite coming in, he's the face. I think turducken probably is at a steep disadvantage in this match
100%.
relative
He-
to all the other ones we just
He's got to try to
created.
convince one of the other three to like have
Team
an
up, yeah.
alliance. Yeah.
Who do we have? Who? What are our alignments here? Do we have any? Do we have faces? Do we have heels?
Well, I think the Kralikin and the Penguargle, I think those are the heels because they have an eagle and a crane. I think those birds are kind of dicks.
Okay.
And an owl, I think just the way that the Kralikin's going to look with the crane neck, pelican mouth, beak, and then the owl head, it just looks like a bad guy.
That was my first thought was the Kralikin. I feel like that just has to be.
And
evil.
I think the Bluewood Flaboobecker,
Flaboobecker, yeah.
I think he's the face with the turducken.
All right, cool.
So I think it's 2-on-2. They do the typical 2-on-2 thing.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think that the Flaboobecker, old blue.
Old blue Flaboo.
Yeah. If he was like a baseball player, they'd call him B-Flab.
It's funny. There's a wrestler in WWE called B-Fab.
Oh, really? So, yeah, okay. I think having him on your side is a pretty good advantage. Like we said, woodpecker speed with that pecking, but flamingo length.
Yeah. You know what I think of when I think of that? The pelican woodpecker head thing?
Yeah.
Remember BattleBots?
Yeah.
And they one robot that would always build the like
a pneumatic
arm with like a spear on it or something, and it would do that.
For sure.
Yeah. That's my. But I feel like he can't do that. It's like a limited. It's like he needs stamina for that.
Yeah, and
he's
going to get some CTE out of that too. I think the Kralikin. The way I'm picturing it, other than the extra long, like the pelican beak, he kind of reminds me of I can't remember what it's called. It's a Pokemon. The one bird that runs. It looks like an ostrich almost.
Dodo.
It's got that
Is
big
it Dodo?
Duo.
Do
Trio.
Do Trio, yeah. Do Duo, yep. I knew it wasn't Dodo. Why did I say that? Yeah, because somebody needs to play Pokemon Go more.
So they're teaming up. We got the Kralikin. What face had what would the Kralikin have on top? Oh, that was the one. Yeah, owl head, crane. Everything.
Yeah.
Pelican beak. Penguargle was penguin body, parrot head, eagle wings. So does that mean it can fly?
Yeah, and parrot color, which that doesn't really matter, but it's colored like a parrot.
Does that mean it can fly because it's got eagle wings? But that big fat penguin body.
Yeah.
Okay. So is he the only one that can fly? I feel like that's the only one that can fly. The last one probably can fly because it's got flamingo body.
A crane can fly too, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot a head.
And the turducken body. The turducken is what? It's a turkey body.
Chicken body. No, we said turkey body.
Duck head, chicken legs.
I needed to write all these down too. Yeah. I can't remember what these look like.
Yeah, turducken has no advantage at all because all three can fly, but that.
Yeah, and he's fat and slow and
got chicken legs. So I feel like
and it's got a duck head too. So not a very not a lot of offense there either.
Yeah. I think he's one of those where he's just out. He's just taking most of the offense.
Yeah.
He's just out while the other three are fighting.
So I think that Crowl. Well, so the Kralikin, he's at a disadvantage. He doesn't have a ton of offense because he's got that big pelican beak. He's just gonna flap.
The eagle has the advantage because it's got the wingspan and it's got the talons.
Ooh, yeah, I forgot about the eagle. The eagle feet.
And the Flaboo guy here has
Old Blue.
Old Blue has the pneumatic pneumatic arm head thing.
Yeah.
But
so if that's the case, if they do the team up thing, I feel like he's also at a disadvantage. He's got the offense, he's got the best offense, but the turducken is the weak link. So he's going to be kind of not all that useful. It's basically 2-on-1 at that point.
Yeah.
But do we get the classic infighting between the Kralikin and
eventually,
Penguargle?
because I think they take out Old Blue there, and then they got to go. They
kind of knock him down, but he rolls out of the ring.
I think they go after each other, and I honestly I think the Penguargle gets the advantage. You know, he knocks him out of the ring or whatever, and that's when Turducken comes in and gets the hope spot where he almost gets the win.
Yeah.
Right. And then as he's getting
gets,
a pin.
Gets all of his trademark moves in.
Yeah,
and then right before the finisher.
Right. Well, yeah, he tries to go pin him, and then all three come in and break it up, whatever. Right. I think in the end, the Penguargle is going to steal it over Old Blue there.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Kralikin's not even in the mix. You don't think?
I think for a little bit.
Yeah.
You know,
I think. He's
just got no offense. He's just got no offense.
Yeah. He doesn't have much. He can run. It's pretty quick.
Unless he swallows one and puts him in the giant bucket beak thing he has.
Yeah. I don't know that any of them are small enough for that though.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think a bad guy's winning this match, and I think it's Penguargle.
Yeah, I think you get the fatigue for Flaboobecker.
Yeah, because all Penguargle, I mean, he's got that wingspan.
Yeah, he can just take off and those claws. Yeah,
just soar around and then
Penguin. He's got some beef too, so he can take some damage.
All it's gonna take is Mr. Gorgle here to just fly down. Grab Mr. Blue here by.
So is his first name Penn? It's Penn. Last name Guargle.
Penguargle's flying around, while Mr. Blue over here is taken out like Kralikin or Turducken with his, pneumatic beak there. That's when Guargle comes down, swoops down, grabs him by the neck, so he can't use his offense against him.
It takes it out,
and that's game over.
Yeah. Gives him a couple little scratches, and then it hurts every time.
Yeah, because
he's going to try it, and then he's
trying to use it, and his body's just flopping back and forth because it's just going the opposite way.
His body's wow. Yeah, and then he just sits on it with his big fat penguin body.
Yeah,
he's not coming up from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
And parrots got those sharp beaks, so
yeah, they have pretty sharp beaks.
Yeah, and I'm sure he's gonna throw in,
Oh, and he's just talking shit the whole time.
So much shit. He's like, nice little neck, you little bitch.
Oh man. Okay, so are we good? We're settled on Mr. Guargle, first name Penn.
Penguargle takes out a Turducken, a Kralikin, and a Bluewood Flaboobecker in the main event.
Yeah. B flat. Yeah.
Ding ding.
Wow, that was something. Oh my god. And that's the show. We hope you enjoyed part 2 as much as we love just making hybrids of birds. All kinds of birds. 12 of them in one match. And you can pay that love forward by sharing this podcast with friends, family, Thanksgiving lovers, mashed potato fans. You can find us on Spotify, Podbean, or wherever you get your podcasts, including YouTube now. Huzzah! And check out our new website. It is counterclockwise.podbean.com. We are dangerously close to getting on Apple Podcasts, so stay tuned for that. So don't forget to like us on your platform of choice and subscribe so you get a notification when we drop a new episode. And give us a little star rating, leave us a review. Gets us more seen out there in the multi-sphere. I don't know what that means, but we're gonna keep going. You can like us on Facebook and follow us at CCWisePod on Instagram, Threads, TikTok, and Twitter. You can follow me on just about everything at Tyler_W. Where can everyone find you out there, sir?
You can find me on Twitter at bwise23. I'm on TikTok at NotTheFakeBrandonWise, and I'm also on Instagram at NotTheFakeBW. So go ahead and join us in a couple weeks when we have a new episode of Counterclockwise for you.
And happy Thanksgiving, and stay rolling.
Nice little neck, you bitch. You bitch. You bitch.
Oh, what is happening? What is this? What are we doing?
What is our life?